I'm gonna ride Micah.
Don't even bother trying to send me trades next year. I'm going to immediately I won't even look at it.
Hello.
Hello.
It's rather dark over there.
Yeah, a little bit. Sit in my living room. I was just thinking, Micah could sure make some. Micah sure could use some trades right now.
What do you think? What's Micah's fab budget left? It's over $100, right?
I don't think he's spent a dime.
If Micah was to come to you right now and say, "I will give you $100 worth of fab," what player would you be willing to part with on your team? Fab for player, straight up.
I'd give him Darren Waller.
Darren Waller for $100.
Who's on IR right now? Yeah.
Some keeper value, maybe.
Yeah.
I actually don't know. I'd be willing to part with. It depends, doesn't it? Like if you've got a deep squad and you could use fab in the future, then it'd be great. But
if I knew there was going to be like a hot waiver wire ad in a couple weeks,
there's got to be, right? At least by the end of the season, you could at least scoop like everyone up that you care about.
Yeah, that's true. But
I guess it's like if one of your players that's on your bench, probably not a starter, right? If you have a bench player that was not on your squad anymore, how much fab would you be willing to spend for them?
Yeah, I don't know. It's a good question.
We'll see what Maresca says when he comes on, but
yeah, I don't know. I don't think Micah spent any of his fab last year either.
Right, so we're trying to think of alternative ways for that fab to get disseminated into the league, right?
Yeah.
Like just pay people for players, or do a trade and add fab on top of it. I just think like if you don't want to have to ride the waiver wire all the time, which is fine, he doesn't want to be that involved with the waiver wire.
Yeah,
just like pay people. Other people want to.
Agreed. Yeah, I think we've had some fab trades for sure. In our league, not very many, but there's been a few. I think. I feel like I've been involved in one or two, but I like the strategy.
Let's do this real quick because there was some fab movement. Yesterday morning?
Yeah.
What do you think? What were your thoughts on the fab spends? Some cash flying around. So you were involved in a bit of it.
I dished out money for defense.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like people have been aggressive this year with their fab spends. I feel like, which again, kind of in line with what we've been talking about. Enjoying it. Let's see here. This is a little hard for me to read.
Yeah, sorry. The big ones are Kareem Hunt for $29.
Yeah.
The next lowest bid was $1, and Samaje Perine for $23. The next lowest bid was $0.
They had a Perine bid. Whoa.
Perine for $23. Yeah, from Benny Boy.
All right. What does Ben know that we don't? That's what I want to know.
I mean, he got like 9 carries. I guess that's what he's seeing. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess so. It's interesting by Ben, but hey, to each his own.
Yep. And then you dished out.
Yeah.
Kareem Hunt, go ahead.
Kareem Hunt, still relevant somehow.
If Pacheco misses time, right? And the Chiefs just don't care about the character ethics of their players anymore, obviously.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah. It's questionable. But hey, Kareem Hunt, still relevant, still getting opportunities. Good offense.
Yeah.
So I think it's a good move.
Yeah, anything can happen. And then you spent 15 on Jacksonville, which was a good bid because Jonesy spent 11 to try and get him
Yeah.
from you, but to no avail.
Yep. My defense was on a bye this week, so I felt like I needed to spend up because I'm playing Ryan this week. So it's like I need points, and I felt like Jacksonville was a good play.
I know how playing Ryan goes. It's not fun all the time.
It's not fun.
Things come back to bite you. We'll get into that, though.
Yeah.
And then wrapping up transaction for this week, Dave gets Kyler back for $14. Once again, Jonesy with a $10 bid, so would have been right there. And then Ben looking out for a kicker, Kaimi Fairbairn for $10.
Whoa.
Dave was in the mix with $5 offer there. So
Yeah. Kickers are a hot commodity, I guess.
I mean, kickers do put up points. I don't know if they're worth that much, but it is what it is. Before we get into tonight's game and all that type of stuff, let's run through recaps of last week. We haven't done this in a little while. Been a second since two timers have been on. Start with your matchup with Dan. Anything to say here?
No, not too much. I mean, I think the one takeaway, I know there's some group texts that were talking about this, but I mean, I think Dan's a draft pick of Jonathan Taylor, dude. Like, it's just really, really such a good move on his part, kind of taking that chance. It's definitely kicking myself. I was like, why didn't I at least try to get him?
I think we were all scared.
Yeah.
We were all scared of. He's been hurt the last 2 years. He's had major injuries. I don't know.
Yeah, I think the Anthony Richardson situation, a little murky, and nobody saw. I can't say that many people probably predicted Daniel Jones would play this good. So, but yeah, it was a good win. Good win for Dan. Really was not even close. So,
well, you got to be happy at least with your receivers, right? Ladd coming back to life a little bit. CMC coming back down to earth for a week. That was kind of an odd game against Houston.
It was.
But I think Jalen started pretty well tonight, right? You've got to have some decent production out of Waddle already. You've started him.
Yeah. He's had a decent start. Gonna need a bunch more points to really keep up with Ryan. But we'll see.
Well, yeah, wasn't Dan just loading up on points these last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. I don't know if this is a privacy change, by the way, or if Yahoo's just bugged. It's like not showing us people's names. I don't know if something changed.
It's possible.
But let's work right around. Jonesy cleaning it up against Micah. Micah putting up a decent showing, but Jonesy's still taking the win. Brees really starting to show out here, amidst all the trade talks.
Yeah, he even had a passing touchdown this week.
Yeah, insane.
It is insane. So much needed win for Jonesy. And I think one of the big things with him too, going into the week, I think Drake London was a late scratch. So it's kind of like, stressful in terms of a bye week, Jonesy had just traded with me earlier in the week. Gave up his tight end. So
Goddard had a pretty good game though.
Yeah.
Fair. Not missing much there. Good win for Jonesy. Rolling along and perfectly on time here, or at least we'll say so. We'll jump to this matchup as we welcome in the late members of the two timers over here. How'd this one feel? I mean, you didn't have a lot of competition, unfortunately. Dave's team fell apart a little bit.
Hey, he put a good fight in for a while. It was a good fight till Sunday night, but it was a rough week for both of us from a buy perspective. So nice to win on a buy Mageddon.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. He might have the long-term upper hand on Tyrone Tracy, though. You losing Cam for the year.
That was tough. Don't ever see that ankle
that was nasty.
contorted like that ever again.
Yeah.
Pretty sure when they originally said something about it, it was like before they reshowed the play on Red Zone. Someone was like, "Yeah, Cam reported out with a mild ankle injury." And I was like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, and then they were like, "We're not going to re-show this." It
They
was
showed
too
it on Red
gruesome.
Zone, and then the broadcast itself was like, "We're not going to reshow you the injury." I was like, okay.
Yeah. Good call.
Yeah, but yeah, rough week for Dave. But Dave's been putting up a fight this year through thick and thin. So
Yeah, Dave leaning hard into the controversial return man strategy. Didn't work too well with Naheem Hines this week, but
yeah, it was rough. I think it actually hurt him that Hines got elevated to backup running back,
it did
and then
because
he
they
got
pulled
taken
him
out
from the
of
returns.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Solid win for you, Moresco. Sitting in the middle of the pack, 4-4 now. Another game that was not close. There weren't a lot of close games this week. Matt showing out as well, beating Natalie, slowly moving up the ranks, getting
Yep.
some good points for.
yeah, I think that was a much needed week for Matt. I mean, he's 4-4, but like he hasn't been putting up good weeks much. So I'm sure that felt good, especially against Nat, who's had a good season so far.
I'm sure I'd love to see Saquon and Derrick Henry continue to show up like this.
What's the status on Saquon's injury?
Some groin thing that's day to day, I think.
Yeah. Nothing serious.
Serious enough that I picked up Tank Bigsby. That's all I got to know.
Interesting.
It's worth a swing, isn't it? Might not be anything.
Matt, I'm going to say this. I was thinking about it earlier. Matt is my sleeper team. I think he can make a run here. I just feel like he, that
He's
Derrick
got
Henry
some bench. He's got some bench players too. Like,
yeah. So be interesting. Watch out for Matt.
yeah, I don't disagree. Solid win by Matt. A little bit of a rough one for Natalie. What do we got left here? We got Hannah versus Mitch. Hannah getting a win amidst all of her injuries.
Wait,
and
Hannah
buys.
won? Oh wow.
Yeah, Hannah beat Mitch. Mitch's team fell apart a little bit here.
Yep.
At this rate, I feel like Hannah, good to get a win at 109, but I feel like in our league now, like 110 to 120, like 115 mark is like what you have to get comfortably points wise. I feel like.
Yeah. Agreed.
I mean, Hannah needs to win out basically to make the playoffs with her points.
Yeah.
Like Hannah's points total is gonna hurt her in the long run.
Yeah, she needs to be a game up or drop a couple like 160 bombs.
Yeah. So.
Yeah,
Unfortunate
good
for
win.
Mitch. I feel like Mitch actually has a solid squad. It just hasn't really materialized. And like he's had, weeks where his team hasn't showed up, but also like weeks where like I feel like his team has put up like good scores, but it just happens that the other team is like putting up a shit ton of points that week as well. So
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Bijan and the Cincinnati defense doing a little bit of nothing is pretty painful in this situation. Another matchup that wasn't particularly close, a painful one for Ben. I'm sure that even though Weggy actually put up points this week, he'll still say defense wins championships.
Big week by the Bucks.
yeah.
Yeah, another dud by Quentin for Ben. So
Can we have Kevin change his name? Like I feel like he's got too many characters. His team name.
Too many O's. Too many O's.
It's really stupid.
it's not gonna matter. It's not gonna matter. It's not gonna be on a trophy or anything. So it's all good.
That's true.
We'll let Kevin enjoy his regular season dominance. The soft schedule. We'll see what happens come playoff time. And then rounding out this week was a painful
record
one
for most?
me.
10.
10.
10?
It's 10. Yeah.
By Matt.
So he's coming. He's getting close. We'll see in our picks this week.
Coming? Okay.
Yeah. This game was Ryan and I were texting the whole time. It was just painful for both of us the entire time. There was no enjoyable points.
You got crafted.
Well, I mean, in fairness, Ben and I were chatting about this, but like Spencer Rattler, a quarterback should not be putting up under 1 point, right? So, like in the grand scheme of things, where I was Sunday night, where I was up by like 45, and it was Kraft and Rice versus Luke McCaffrey. I was like, oh, I'm gonna win, but obviously, yeah, Tucker Kraft decided to do stupid things Sunday night, and then Rashi Rice decided to do stupid things, and then the stupid Chiefs decided not to kick to Luke McCaffrey. So that's how it goes.
It's the power of Ryan's team. I feel like, it can come from all different places. So
I mean, that's an insane amount of points. Well, am I frozen?
Your picture's frozen. We can hear you.
Weird. Hold on.
I mean, yeah. I can also pull you out and bring you back in.
No, that's my camera thing. My sound is.
Yeah, he put up 50, just over 50 points in 2 games
jeez.
out of 2 players. And Rice also, I don't know if you guys watched that game, but Rice also got he got stopped at the line twice that night. So he
Yep.
very easily could have had 3 touchdowns that game. Like he's
Yeah, he's the Rashid Rice, man. Like he is literally the dude.
I don't know what's going on. It's all good.
all good. You're back. Good win for Ryan. It was a little frustrating, but
No, it's crazy
how
that
fantasy goes.
131 points with no points from your quarterback's insane. Actually, if you think about it.
Yep, not wrong.
So
Not wrong at all.
and 1 from your kicker. Jeez.
Yeah, nothing from kicker, nothing, and the Atlanta defense wasn't great. Yeah, he had some big booms from like 3 or 4 guys. So
Yeah.
Maresca, we'll ask you this real quick because Josh and I started the show tonight with this. Micah's not spending any of his fab money on the waiver wire, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we're trying to think of ways to creatively get that money back into circulation. If Micah was to offer you all of his fab money for one player on your roster, who would you be willing to part with?
all of his fab money.
So $115 or whatever it is.
I mean, I'd give him Cam Scatterbo. No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that because he's a keeper.
You wouldn't give up Cam Scatterbo as a keeper
No.
for $115 fab dollars?
What? Like, I'm not going to spend 115 fab dollars.
You never know. What if?
I mean, I would just be pounding out another $40 bets on Haskin type players. No,
I'm saying.
honestly, I don't really want his fab money. Like,
you don't want fab at all. There's no.
I give him
players
I give him one of my bench players. I give him like Trey Tucker or someone.
Sure. Okay. So
I wouldn't give
give
him any starter though.
I don't know. $100 a fab could be. It's only beneficial if you were to say like have a very deep, comfortable squad, and you're willing to like make the bet that someone's going to become available later in the year. You can just dump money on.
Yeah, I guess so. I just don't. I think we're at the point of the season where fab's not as like big. I mean, I guess like there's certain things you need to spend fab on, but there's nothing crazy. There's no like crazy pickups like Puka Nacua at this point, right? Unless there's, I don't think. But maybe someone breaks out.
Yeah.
Our league is so deep too. I feel like there's just like, yeah, it would come down to like a major injury, and even if there was a major injury, like Clark, you kind of already alluded to it earlier. Like, if Saquon was to miss, like you already have Bigsby. So like with our 14-team league, I think people already have like handcuffs and stuff for a lot of these players, so it may not even like, be even worth it. Like, like when Darren Waller was hot, for a couple weeks or whatever, I had already picked him up. You know what I mean? But like you're hearing in other leagues, people were dropping like shit tons of fab. So it's just it's really interesting. Come to think about.
There are some guys. I mean, I was kind of playing this strategy for a little while. I don't think anyone owns any of the Jonathan Taylor handcuffs because they're not functional at all unless he gets hurt. I don't think anyone owns any of the not that they're any good, but any of the Judkins handcuffs, like the Browns backfield. So like there are some players out there that like if Judkins, who is day to day right now, was to be out, maybe someone could go grab, Sampson or Jerome Ford or whatever. But if he was to be ruled out for like 4 or 5 weeks,
Ford's been taken for a
like-
while. I think Matt had Ford for a while.
I think he's been dropped. Like I've done the same thing with Ford. I could be wrong, so I'm not trying to like give anything away here from players. Like
Yeah, I think it's very rare though. Like I think those are
he's on
like,
the waiver wire. He could be grabbed.
yeah, but that's
Yeah, I'm
like a hit or
surprised
miss.
Dan hasn't picked up Samson.
Like I picked up the Saints handcuff right after what's his face went out. Their backup got out for the year, but then this week he's starting to return now, right? So it's like one of those
Yeah,
things where it
yeah.
was like, okay, now he's a kick returner because he's on the roster and he's fast. But like no other leagues is Devin Neal picked up in. Does that make
Yeah.
like none of my other 3 leagues is he on anyone's roster? So
It's just the nuance of our league, but I do think that like there could be. I don't know if there will be any like league winners picked up off waivers the rest of the year, but there will be players that might help you, get 10, 15 points a given week, which might be what you need. Anyway, I mean, I'm not saying that Mike
oh
should
my
do
god,
it. I just
left
think
Mark-
it would make it
that's not him,
interesting.
okay. Thank God. I thought
Do
it
you
was
have
Mark
Andrews?
Yeah, he's on my bench.
He has 2 touchdowns already.
I know, but it's more for the mojo of my team. I needed Andrews back on my roster to return the glory.
You're gonna go straight downhill now, 100%, because you're not starting him.
David already texted me. He's like, "You didn't start him." I was like, "It's all right. It's more the mojo for the team."
Okay, let's run through a few other things real quick. I forgot to share this tab.
Man,
I threw together a very quick one of these last week, or not one of these. Sorry, one of these.
Did we do
week.
last week?
Well, we didn't submit a lineup, so I threw one together on like the 4 o'clock window. So these were the players I had to choose from, and we got destroyed. Matt won by more than 30, so Matt gets $5 a fab.
We're just handing out free fab this year.
yeah.
We need it. We didn't do a fab category last week, so this was the only fab that's paid out. Goes to Matt, who just scored. My gosh.
Kohler, another tight end.
Okay. Yeah, they love it. So anyway, I think we should do this. We'll do this after the call, so people don't have to witness it if you're watching this. Josh is gone. They'll need to connect their mic before they can add the stream. Nope. That was a elected decision.
I thought you cut him out again. I'm like, nice.
Fab category though for this week. So this will all be dependent on ChatGPT, which I just verified can do this. We'll just do the shortest, tallest, heaviest, and lightest players as verified by ChatGPT.
Oh, ChatGPT's ChatGPT ain't gonna get this right.
I asked it already, and at least for this last week, it took about like 6 minutes because it cross-referenced all box scores with ESPN listed heights, and it said Malik Washington listed at 5'8" was the shortest player. There was no tight ends for anyone 5'7" or shorter. So maybe
there's no question. There's no questioning ChatGPT. Whatever it says goes.
Exactly. As long as the player actually scored in the week that is referenced.
Yes. And we're gonna do that one, so we're good.
Been proven to work. This is scoring a touchdown, not like passing for a touchdown. So if like Kyler Murray is involved, he has to run the ball in. We're not going to accept like passing touchdowns for this. But yeah,
Kyler got traded. Do you guys hear?
Huh?
What?
In our league?
No.
No.
He's gonna get traded.
To who?
Don't know yet. He's going to get traded.
As of 7 hours ago, he's preparing to start against the Cowboys.
Kyler
Just
Murray
wait.
trade rumors.
It's gonna happen.
All right, I think that'd be. I don't know who would trade for him. Are there any teams that really are that desperate for?
It's a hot take, Schefter. Hot take.
No, he's probably gonna get benched though. That's my guess.
For who? He just was on the bench and they sucked.
Jacoby actually has been playing really well.
Well, we already have games in motion, so take that into account, I guess. But let's do our picks really quick, and then we can go from there. Cut this off. Do whatever feels right. You guys got anyone going
Put the
tonight?
live stream of the game up. Yeah, I have Flowers going.
All right, Joshy, you versus Ryan. Who are you taking?
Ryan.
I mean, tough to be unbiased in this one. I'm also taking Ryan at this point.
I'm taking Ryan.
So great, Ryan all around. Let's go on to Waggy.
Lamar's already got 3
versus,
touchdown passes, so
Jonesy.
Lamar back.
The Baltimore D surprisingly playing very well. I don't like it, but I'm going to take Waggy because I feel like you just got to keep on rolling with the hot hand.
I'm going with my gut. I'm going Jonesy.
Interesting.
I want to go Jonesy, but that seems like a really stupid move. So, going with Kevin.
All right. Moving along, Resco, your pick first here. You versus Hannah. You're putting up a big old 4 points with Mr. Four Zay Flowers right now.
It's all right. I'll get some more points. I'm going myself.
Joshy.
I'll go Hannah.
You would. You
I'm
little
also
bitch.
going to go Hannah.
You would.
I
You
think,
little bitch.
I think Zach's going to vulture some more touchdowns from Kenneth Walker. I think Shakir's going to have a big day against Kansas City.
I like when you say these things because they never happen.
And then CD.
I don't know.
I like when
CD
Clark makes
Lamb.
these predictions because they never come true.
It sounds good to just throw it out there. Daniel Jones going to have a 4 touchdown game against Pittsburgh, you know.
Yeah. I like it, guess.
It's possible.
It's okay. Zay Flowers is obviously also going to catch a touchdown later in the game. So
You try to throw that out to jinx him?
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Mitch versus Ben. This is
Ooh.
Ben's bye-apocalypse. The entirety of his offense being Tampa Bay Buccaneers are not playing football this week.
Mitch.
I'm also going Mitch.
Yeah, I'm
Hate to
going
say it,
Mitch.
Ben. Sorry.
Sorry, Ben.
I'll be rooting for you, I think, Ben, because I think it'd be cool to see your bye team do a little work. But
I'm not. I'm rooting for Mitch. I'm not gonna lie.
a little family action here. Natalie versus Micah. I'm going Natalie.
Micah decided to hide his name.
Everyone. I don't know if it's a bug or if it's a new setting in Yahoo, but they're not displaying names anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting. It used to be you had to make that decision. I'm gonna go Natalia as well. Why does she have Nico on the bench?
She has Nico on the bench and she has Philly starting too. Like, this isn't her starting lineup.
Oh, she hasn't changed her lineup yet. Yeah, I'm going Nat.
I'll go Natalie.
A little commissioner action. I forgot that this is rivalry week. Sometimes it doesn't feel like these matchups are rivalry week worthy, but the commissioner one does. So a little David.
I wouldn't call
versus-
Hannah one of my biggest rivals, but
Maybe not this year. You know, she's right
No,
up there in
just saying
championships normally.
just saying the general knowledge of our league, I wouldn't call her one of my rivals. But
We had rivalry week like 2 weeks ago when like siblings were all playing each other and stuff like that.
yeah. It's my pick. I'm gonna go Dave. Just because that's a hard pick. I just want him to win.
Joshy.
I'll go Dan.
I really don't want to go Dan. Like, really don't want to go Dan. So I'm going to go Dave. And rounding it out, another apparently rivalry week. Matt and I'm going myself, I think.
I'm gonna go Matt, just because you picked against me, little bitch.
No one wants you to score any more points, Dan. Yeah, that's fine. Pick against me. I always win when you pick against me, Nebraska. It's okay.
I'll go.
I mean, my kicker is pacing with Derrick Henry right now, so I'll take that.
That's all right. Derrick Henry and Zay Flowers are both going to score touchdowns in the second half. It's all good.
It could be. Sorry, Josh, what were you going to say?
I'll go Clark.
Is this working here? Oh, yeah. There we go. All right, that's all our picks. Done and dusted. Quick PSA. I think if you're going, you already know. You probably got Dan's email. Thank you, Dan, for sending that out.
Yep.
We can iron out the details. We will reply with the respective things we will do.
Will we? Will we though?
Well, are you guys going, by the way? You guys are going, right? Am I getting a ride for one of you guys?
One of us is giving you a ride. TBD.
Actually, Maresco, can I ride with you down?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, well,
Nice.
all the three of us.
I guess
are
we're all
going.
riding together.
It's the two-timers mobile. What time are you guys trying to come back on Monday?
What time are you flying out?
I fly in Friday night at 7 and out Monday night at 7. But I can just drop. You can drop me off at Deb's and Anatola's. I can hang out in Richmond anytime.
I don't have to rush back. I mean, it's really up to Josh. We can figure it out. So
Yep.
pick you up at 7.
Yeah, I can send you the flight details when I get into Richmond. So
I think you already sent me the flight details, but you can send them again. That'd be great.
why not?
But yeah, we'll pick you up at 7. We'll get to the house and we'll throw back some shots. And
Why wait for the house? Let's do some road service.
Yeah, we can do some roadies. That's fun.
Just a couple
Just
to
hope
keep things
Popo
interesting.
hope the Popo don't watch the 2-timers. You know what I'm saying?
I hope they do. We'll get them on. Just let us go. We'll let you guest appear. I'm sure it'll be real enticing.
What do you
else?
think about all these complaints about the kick return yards right now and where the state of our league is at? Are you saying that to the state of our league or to the complainers or what?
I don't know. It's not working. I was hoping the thing would go through. I think personally, and granted, I'm starting a kick returner, right? Like I've got Luke McCaffrey on my bench or in my starting lineup. I think it's just the status of like the rules for this season. So adjust to it or don't. But like it's in the league for this season. It'll probably be voted in the off season. But yeah, I think
Are you guys changing your vote in the off season?
Complaining about it, probably. I think it's a little overpowered. Like I think it's too much that guys like Dan's DK or Turpin are putting up like 20, 30 points on average. But
That's fair.
Yep. Agreed. Need to make an adjustment or just ban it altogether.
what do you think, Maresco?
No, I think it needs to be nerfed a little bit, but I also think I think complaining about it this season is not going to do you any good. So you have to adjust to it, and the people that adjusted to it are doing. I mean, like Dan spending that amount of money on DK or Dyke or whatever you call him, and Turpin. Like they're just you have to adjust to it this year, or else you're not going to be able to compete. So.
Yeah, I agree. I think that it is what it is for this season. Like it's probably going to change, and I understand it's not like the purest way of playing fantasy football. Like I get that, but like it just is what it is for this season. And I think like you look at it's not always positive either. Like I lost to Ryan. You can never just isolate one player, but like LMC normally would have had 12 to 15 more points in the return strategy, and that didn't happen, so I lost. David started Naheem Hines, and he got negative points because he got pulled off of his return duties.
Oh, no. Zay
No.
Oh.
Oh, so close.
I think I'm a little bit behind on my stream.
No, I agree. I think, but then you have to look across the league, and you look at teams like Ryan's. He's not playing any kick returners, and he's doing what he's doing, right? Like
Exactly.
you can play football the way you want to play it, but you can also adjust and switch to it, and it is what it is.
I just saw the play.
Oh.
I mean, it's still 6 points, but
You're frozen again, Maresco. I don't know what's
I
going
don't
on
know
with
why.
your
I don't know
hardware.
my camera. You can still hear me though?
Yeah, we can hear you. That's fine. No, I agree. It's like there's definitely teams you can. I don't know if Weggy, I don't think, is playing a kick returner. Like you don't have to do it. It's just kind of up to who if you want to or not. Obviously, Dan probably has the best one at the moment because he's got actual receiving duties as well. Let's get a stop here, Miami. Come on.
That's 4 touchdowns for Lamar. Yeah.
Man alive. Did that one go to? Bateman, what was the flag?
Something on the defense.
Okay. Well, as long as it's not going to Zay Flowers and it's not going to Derrick Henry, I'll be okay with it. Whoa. You've moved.
I moved rooms. I tried to put that on last time the camera was on, but didn't work. So it's a nice little fireplace I built behind me. Who scored that, Bateman?
Yeah, Bateman.
Should have paid off Zay Flowers for that play.
Yeah.
But,
Brian's already
but yeah.
won.
Nah, you're fine.
Well, Lamar's having a big game. Anything can happen in fantasy.
30. Jeez.
Anything can happen.
Sometimes when you break
fantasy.
out like that, it doesn't pay off in the long run.
Well, he's still got Achane too. Miami will probably try to claw back a little bit. But yeah, I mean, it just goes back to show Ryan's team is legit.
Ryan has a solid team. I don't think it's insane, but it's good. All right. Anything else to cover?
Nah.
Sweet. In that case.
Time of death. 36:45.
I'm gonna ride Micah.
Supposed to end it.